All right. Okay. So I thought once again we'd start with the playthrough so I can just have a listen and see where I've got to. Hello in the chat. Thank you for being here. Semtex and Jade and Audible. Thanks for joining me. So I hope you're all doing all right. I'm really enjoying this track. As you can hear, I have done a little bit of work on it since last time. So let me just bring you up to speed on a couple of things. Let's see now. If I go to this little view here right now. So one thing that I had to do is where is Mateus? And can we actually, in fact, start without him? One thing I had to do was just before I started the stream, I started the track playing just to check the volume for you guys, and suddenly I got lots of glitching going on and unpleasant Cubasis 3 not coping very well. And I thought, well, it must be cinematics because everything else in the project I use quite a lot, and I know kind of what sort of drain on resources it creates, and I got 2 instances of cinematics. So as you can see, I have just frozen this one so that, because I will want this sound later in the track, so I've just frozen it for now so that I can come back to it later on and do what I need to do with it. But just so that, Cubasis wasn't sort of having a fit, I froze it. Now, it made a really big difference, but as you can see, I have got some dancing DSP, which when the project is in a standing position, really ideally, I shouldn't have. And I think that's probably going to be the other instance of cinematics. So I'm going to do some work with that sound in this stream. And when I've done it, I think I'll freeze it just to, hopefully, it will get rid of that problem. So... Semtex says, I saw the disco stream, you got some weird ass shit going on. DSP like the VU on a bass amp. You're doing subtle and it's speaking now. Yes, exactly, that's what I mean. Yeah, the disco track, actually the DSP doesn't dance about at all. It only did that because, and I'm talking, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm on about, I'm talking about the track that I'm making in my Friday secret, covert, undercover, Patreon only live stream, where every Friday I continue working on a piece of music, and when it's finished, the patrons choose another style and I make a piece of music in another style. The reason it was doing it on Friday was because I wanted to record a vocoder into Cubasis 3, and to do that I had to set up AUM, get the vocoder and the synth and everything set up in there, and use inter-app audio to get it into Cubasis 3. And that just created all kinds of... as a little tip, actually, to make that work, what I had to do was to go into Setup, and I had to go to, here, actually, Audio, and switch off multi-core processing. Multi-core processing in Cubasis 3 works excellently, but if you use a multibus out app, sometimes then it's better to switch it off because that doesn't seem to suit it. It doesn't seem to like that. And the other thing is when you're using inter-app audio, it doesn't like it. So just a little tip there. Right, so, yeah, what else have I done? Right, yeah, so obviously, after this new section here, I added, as I said I would, a fill at the end and a couple of big chords just to link it back into the main melody so that it goes like this. You can hear that the noise gate in Absalon is a little too sensitive for those chords. It's cutting them off before I want them to, but it's fine for now. You know, I know what it is. I just want to get the parts down for now. We'll worry about the nitty gritty of stuff like that later on. So that gets us back into the main melody. I'm thinking what I might do when we do go back into the main melody, I might have it for half as long as I have at the moment. We'll see what it's like when I finish this bit. Now, this bit here, this is going to be a guitar solo. So what I want there is a guitar solo that's kind of not like a sort of a structured melody like everything else is so far in the track. It's going to be a solo. And I'm going to have to be very careful about that because the riffs that I'm using in this project use all kinds of weird and wonderful out of scale notes. So I might have to have a bit of a study of what I can use in this section. Then here, Pure Acid kicks in once again with the fast riff part. And the very end of it has given me an idea for what might happen after this. That last little bit of melody there, I might copy that as a low tune, you know, as a 7-string dirty riff, and repeat that a few times, or maybe have a question answer thing with acid going on, put a new bit there before we do whatever comes after, which I don't know yet because I haven't got there. Anyway, right, so what do I have? I think the first time acid kicks in here, or as I was calling it, hippie figures out vocoders law. Sorry, I wasn't there. Well, you know, I thought it would be a nice way to approach that stream if instead of like preparing for it like a professional, if I just kind of did it and just taking my time and thinking it through logically and making it happen. And it did work. Unfortunately, because of the massive strain that Interrupt Audio was putting on Cubasis 3, I wasn't actually able to record the vocals. It couldn't cope with it. So what I'm going to have to do with that is leave all the vocoder stuff set up, but get my mix done and get everything in the project turned into real audio, and then I think I will be able to record the vocoder in then. I think it will cope at that point. If it doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, hey Ed, thanks for joining us, man. Nice to see you. Right, okay. So this bit here, where the first time that Pure Acid kicks in, I think it needs a bit of something in the background. Maybe not initially, maybe the second half of it, just a bit more of another layer. Here. Right, now in the introduction I've got DRC, a weird sound in DRC, my favourite synth, which, now if I just attach my keyboard here, right, this great sound. Like that. Okay, now if I go an octave up and maybe that riff starts on a C. Yeah, it's a C. Maybe just have a drone C in the background. Now, would it be another octave up maybe? Let's try that. Goes on forever, this sound. Maybe start it here. this sound, right? It sort of slowly comes in. I should tell you what sound it is, shouldn't I? Really, it is this sound from the oh, what's it called? From this pack, the Electric Sheep Dreams pack. This is Minesweeper. Great sound. What it does, it sort of it's a slow attack. It eases in, and then it's kind of like a nice pad, a layered pad, and then it glitches. Yeah, Ed. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean, and that is very much my kind of thing. Have you seen my Carmageddon video, by the way? I made a video where I made a track as though I was writing a track for Carmageddon. You know, like as if, like if they were making another installment of that game, like they should, and not screw it up this time. And if they asked me to make a track for that game or a game like it, like a really violent racing game, because Carmageddon is probably my favourite game of all time, and it's a really good video that I'm really proud of, and basically it's had bugger all views. In fact, all of my best videos have had bugger all views. I can't quite figure out why that is. When I finish a video and I think, yeah, this is a good one. This is good one. This is going to make me like a massive YouTuber. It does fuck all. Yeah, what was I going to... I was going to do this, right? I was going to give you the side cam, right? So I think that would be... Oh, right, yeah, you did see it. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Well, go and watch it again anyway. So I'm just going to record this note in here. Let's just do this. Right. Kowski's on his waysy. I hope he's got a note. Oh, I've got to draw. Oh, God. Go away. Right. I do that just absolutely all the time, no matter what digital audio workstation I'm working in. Right. Tidy it up a bit, and we'll just listen to that back. Hey, Mateus. Mateus, we were contemplating not beginning at all without you, because it's so weird for you not to be here at one of my streams in detention. Yeah. Yeah, we're considering just sitting in silence until you got here. Right. Okay, I like that. That's pretty good. And you know what? Because I've got this dancing DSP problem here, I think what I'll do, I think I've finished with that sound for the moment. Maybe I should actually just copy that across to this bit here, because exactly the same thing happens here. Right, we'll have that there as well, and then we will freeze this track just to let's see if we can get to the bottom of what is going on with the dancing DSP. DRC can be quite heavy on DSP. It depends very much on the sound that you're using. I see. There we are. And that's how it should be. When your project is in a standing position, the DSP shouldn't be dancing about. Alright, so maybe I'll mention that to Imaginando. Okay. Right, yes, next thing. Okay, so in this section here, after that bit, when we go into this, oh, hang on, that's come out kind of loud. Let's just pull that back a bit. Right, okay, it only needs to be rough for now. We're composing, we're not mixing. Okay. Right. When what's in a standing position? When I mean when the project's not playing the Semtex. That's what I mean. Sorry, does that terminology not make sense? I think it does. I think it does to me. All right, so from here. Right, I want the cinematics choir, the one with the stabs. I want that to come in there. So, at the moment, my keyboard shouldn't be triggering anything. No, it's not. I was afraid earlier. I did the latest 17.7.1 update, and suddenly my audio interface started to sound like a dial-up modem. Really? I'm not even on that one. I'm slightly before that one. I think I've got no reason to update. I can't be asked. Everything works more or less at the moment. Right. Yes, Jade. Crawl out of bed and get ready for your live stream. What time is it? Is it after me? It's not after me, is it? It's not after me. Or I should be dumping people over to you. Needs a microfreak and no pure acid. Well, you know what? Pure acid sounds better than the Donna B one, which I have was specifically for making that sound. Although it's a lot of fun messing around with it, but pure acid does sound better. And also, I've got sounds very much like that out of my my Uno synth. But again, pure acid sounds better. I would love to get a piece of hardware that does do that sound, as well as pure acid does it. Does that make any sense when I have pure acid? I don't know, but I like hardware for certain things, and I think those squeaky bass sounds, definitely one of them. Okay, so it worked all right again after a reboot. Okay, well that is good news. Marvelous. You're on in 39 minutes. Are you? Oh, I should be dumping people to you then. I can't set that up now. I must be aware of that in future. I'm sorry about that, Jade. Right. But everybody knows anyway, don't they? Everybody knows. So, I will be finished for 9 anyway this evening because I have something to go and do. So, yes, I was doing this. Right. So, I'm going to arm my cinematics track now. Now, this riff, right? This riff here. Now, obviously, this is a bit of a weird one to play a chord over because it's because the riff uses a lot of chromatic notes, but it starts on an A, then it plays a B, and then it plays a note, then it does A, B, different note, A, B, different note. So, if I can play, say, a B and an A, if I can play a B and an A, or an A and a B, that's not even a B. No, that's too much of a stretch for my little hand. I'm going to go this way. B and an A. Right. And then get the other notes in between, right? So it goes A, B, A, B, E, A, B, F, A, B, F sharp, all the way up to G and then back. that's the riff. So it's very different on guitar, doesn't it? Right, okay, so I'm thinking if I can pick out those notes, so play the B and the A, and then, but like move the middle fingers with the chromatic notes, so I get something like, that. It might sound terrible. Let's find out. Okay, it does sound kind of terrible, but I think there's potential there. Maybe if I did like every other one. Maybe don't do the first one, perhaps. 5/4. So distracting. Oh, yeah, okay. Right, okay. Or I could play them all and I could just dip some out. Let's try doing that. Let's just try it and we'll have fun with it. I want to get my hand in position first. Garbage. All right, let's try that again. I never said I was good on the keyboards. All right, that's pretty terrible. I think what we might do is we'll go into the MIDI here. Let's see if we can make some sense of it from here. Now, this is going to need to be a 5/4 part, right? If you're wondering how I got 5/4 in Cubasis, then obviously you weren't watching last stream. So go and watch it. Well, it'll be obvious actually when I do this. Look, you see, all I'm doing is I'm making a bar. Really, I'm ignoring the bar lines. I'm just using them to show me where the quarter notes are, right? So if I've got 5 quarter notes, I've got 5/4. So, if you need any more clarification than that, go and watch last week's stream. Right, let's go in here, and we're gonna attempt to tidy this up. Okay, so I will first of all select all the notes, and then we'll come here. Let's make them all the same volume because my playing was a bit gash there. And now, can we snap this bar now? So it's like every third note. There, there, there. Right. So for quantize, we'll go with 16th notes. Well, most of it's right. Right, okay, what happened there? Right, so let me just think this through. Right, so it goes E, F, F sharp, G, F sharp, F. That's where the triplet note is. Right, okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. So, right, so these are just accidental notes then. I said a bit gash. That's like a really bad word in it. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. It's a very crude word. And I blame my bandmates. Right. I think that initially is too much. Maybe this riff is what it should lead up to. So, oh, and by the way, we did find out in the last stream that if you were wanting to use this sidebar thing here to duplicate a part out in Cubasis 3, it will work. It doesn't have to be an exact bar. So here, I've set up this like faux 5/4 thing. I'm sorry, Audible. Now we'll put some money in the swear box. I promise. See? I can do that. Right. Now that one, is that? Right, yeah, that's overlapping into here. Yeah, we'll pull that back to there. Okay. What will that work out like there? Ah, right, yeah, okay. So that should be okay. So my rundown it starts there. I'm going to miss that chord off on this one. Get rid of that. Right, there we could put some huge choir chords. What chords would they be? I can't remember. C, B. Let me do that in a minute when I've thought about it. Okay, so I think this could build to this riff. Right, so if we had it, that last one. Let me get rid of that one. It's distracting me. Right, so this last one, that's only a part one. So we'll have these two full. And then... Right, okay, let's see if we can slim down this first one. What would it be like if I muted... Oh, no, hang on. No, don't just delete it, you stupid hippie. Right, mute that one. And this one. Oh, right. What about if we keep that one and lose that one? Oh, I like that. Where's from the 1970s? Well, I am from the 1970s. So, I am that old. Right. I wonder if this one could be different. That would be good, wouldn't it? If this one could like have different... maybe this time we mute this one and this one. But I'll play it from the start so we get the full effect. something went wrong with that. Yeah, what happened there? I thought I muted those ones. Clearly I didn't. Must have missed the button. Right, okay. I like that. That works for me. Right, now the next two will chop something out, but not quite as much. So maybe I like it when the first one is missing the first time around. Let's lose that. And we'll have 3 in a row there. Lose that. Right, now in this one, we'll keep the first one in this time. Lose those. Right. And then the remainder, have them full on. I don't know about that. I wonder if maybe, actually, here's a better idea. We'll delete this one. Let's delete that one and that one. Select these 4. Move all of these over here. Then it will go like this. Right, you know what? I don't even think I'm going to put I don't think I'm even going to put the choir on these 2 chords here. I just fancy like big raw chords there, nothing else. I think that works really well. And the choir does come back in after that 1 bar with this. I really like that. I'm very happy with that. Okay. Now, over this bit, we could do with, I think, a bit of a melody. Now, it might sound a bit busy and full at the moment, but obviously once it's mixed, all these things are going to be a little bit more kind of compressed together and make a bit more sense, really, possibly. And what I'm wondering is if I can possibly use... You see that DSP mucking about there? It's whenever I've used cinematics, I think. But I think since we got rid of DSP, it's manageable. It's okay. Oh, God, yes, it is. It's ad time. Let's have an ad. And I would not have remembered if you had not mentioned it, Audible, because you know what I'm like. So thanks ever so much for that. Let me just find my other mouse. Right, and I will run an ad now. Okay, my mouse is not doing anything. Wake up. God, I hate these mice. Right, inserting ad now. Okay, I have inserted an ad. No doubt now you're getting some lovely advertisements about toilet paper or panty pads. You know, something appropriate, something that really, ties in with the stream. Just let me know when you're back, folks. So yes, I was having loads and loads of fun on my Patreon account on Friday, and I was thinking, like, I really wish that I was doing this to more people on YouTube. And then it occurred to me, actually, my Patreon account is doing quite well at the moment, and I have almost as many people there as I do when I'm doing it live, because I don't actually get that many people listening anyway. We do have great fun. The only thing that's missing from my Patreon stream is biscuits. Must get some biscuits for this week. Right. Yes, I was going to have a go at putting some kind of diapers. There's some kind of a melody over this bit. And I was wondering whether it would work if I used the sound that I've got in Pure Acid. So I'll just arm that. Now, I'm just going to expand a little upon why I like Pure Acid so much. It's because when you get a bit of hardware that does that, that whole squeaky bass thing, that acid bass sound, they never have enough octave range on them. With Pure Acid, because it's software, presumably, you can play it in the higher octaves. Now, nobody uses those instruments for bass, because the shit for bass, they're great for making stupid squeaky sounds with. And so to be able to play them in higher octave is a must, right? Because as the shit for bass, you use something else for bass. You don't want it to clash with the bass. You want it to be in a higher frequency, right? So, and that's not a problem with Pure Acid. Right, okay. Now, this riff, let's see now. Again, putting a melody down with this is going to be a little tricky because of the kind of riff it is. But I'm thinking if I start it with the A, B, because I know they're alright. Let's have a bit of a tinker. I need to loop around this section. Drag that back. Yes. Drag this in. It's there, isn't it? There it is. Okay. Put loop on and just start it a bar back, and then we'll see. Right, okay. If it went something like... no, I don't like that note. No, okay. Why would that B note work? It works down here. Ah, that's better. Does that work? My pitch bend doesn't work with Pure Acid. Wonder why that is. Yeah, it sounds much better when I hit that A. Just thinking now, the notes that we use in that riff. I wonder if that note where that sounds a bit more. Oh, that's better. That sounds much better. That sounds much darker. I like that. Right, now I don't think I want that to be coming in straight away anyway. I'm just practicing what the line will be. Yeah, I agree, Audible. Totally agree. But I'm just getting the sound down for now. Getting a part down for now. I'll surround with sounds later. Ooh. Yeah, okay, I think something like that. Something, you know. I don't want it to come in right away, but it doesn't really matter where I get the take right. It matters where I place it afterwards. So, just try it a few times. Let's see if we can get some good licks. I got one. So let's listen to that one. That's it. That was the one I was looking for. I couldn't. You know that feeling like when you're playing a melody, when you're playing a lick, and I'm doing this because normally for me it's on a stringed instrument, and you're playing a lick, and you've got an idea of that note in your head, and it's just like it won't come to you where it is at that moment in time, and it's like as if somebody stole it from the fretboard or keyboard in this case. Let's try that one. Okay, so I got two there. Right, let's see if we can actually create go higher this time maybe. Sounds like Star Wars. Okay, right. So, what was it doing? Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right, okay, let's just have a listen to those as they are. It might actually be enough because I don't want it to go the whole way through, and I don't want it even to come in at the start. Yeah, okay, I like that. So now, the Dude Riffs Wars and the and the case of the missing note. Right then, okay. So now, if I go like this, if I go select and grab these bits here and glue them together. Now, whereabouts do they actually want to come in? If they came in over... now, bearing in mind, they need to come in at the beginning of a riff, not the beginning of a bar as marked in Cubasis. So maybe, what if they came in here? Right, that's going to be just before the fill. I think that works. I think the MIDI could do with tidying up a little bit, but I think that really works. The case of the missing note sounds more like Harry Potter. Well, yes. Yeah. My middle kid, Layla, is Harry Potter nuts. She's a full-on Harry Potter nerd. So, yes, we know all about Harry Potter in our house. But one of the best things that's happened in my life recently is that that same daughter has become nuts about Doctor Who, and I am a massive Doctor Who fan, and I've never had anyone to watch it with, and now she's really into it, and so I've got a Doctor Who mate, and we've been watching it together like all the time. Yeah, maybe I should just tidy up this MIDI. Where am I for time? Okay, I've not got awfully long left, so maybe just tidying up this MIDI a little bit would be a little bit of a time-consuming and tedious way to just finish, to use up the last few minutes. So we'll not do that. I can do that in my own time anyway. Yeah, we've been watching the... Your boy gave up at Jodie's Doctor. Do you know, I thought Jodie's Doctor was absolutely excellent. And my daughter's absolutely loving it. I think that because my daughter has watched the new ones, and then she went back to Chris Eccleston 2005 and watched every episode through from there. And we are in Jodie's first season now, and loving it. And I thought she had some pants stories. I thought sometimes the direction of the show I was, not awfully fond of, but I thought she was brilliant. Peter Capaldi was awesome. And Peter Capaldi, I think when she started watching Peter Capaldi, that was when I thought that Layla might lose interest in the show. Because an older guy, he's older than me, and but no, she really dug it. So yeah, okay, stop talking about Doctor Who and focus on the song. Right, okay, so thoughts for finishing off for today. I need to have a think about what kind of scale I might be able to use for this guitar solo that I want over here. I might have a go at that before next stream. And I need to have a look at this idea I had for a chunky 7-string riff version of that acid riff there, sort of maybe a few repeats on that, maybe build on that riff so as it's not just predictably going into the next section like it did last time we had this section. So I need to have a look at that. Maybe I'll do that in next stream, and before then I'll try and tidy up a few of these bits and get the guitar solo in there perhaps. Alright, so what I'm going to do, eyebrows. Yeah, the man has got stunning eyebrows, hasn't he? And he was a mental Doctor Who fan, like all his life. And so for him to get to play that part was must have been an absolute dream come true for him, which is nice. All right, so I'm going to leave you with a playthrough so you can have a listen to where we're at with the track, what we've got done today, and all that. I didn't set up a dump to Jade Stream because I was unaware of it, because I didn't check on these things before starting the stream, because I'm a stupid old hippie. So go check out Jade Stream. I will be checking it out, but I'll be in and out because I'll be busy feeding people. Making food, not actually. Well, you never know. All right. I'm going to play you out with this. Thank you very, very much for being here. If you're not part of my Patreon account, then please do consider becoming a patron. I don't ask people to throw money at the chat. I don't ask for donations, all the time. I don't like to do that. But if there's a way, if you do enjoy my stuff and there's a way that if you would like to support me in any way, then the way I prefer for people to do that is to join my Patreon, because we have a great laugh there and it gives me the best way to give back to you. Codes and advice, immediate contact, anything you need any help with, you can contact me straight away on Patreon. So anyway, I'll shut up now and I'll play this. Thanks ever so much for being here. Take care, have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you very soon, probably during my Patreon stream. Bye bye.